Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, I want to share a haul with you, kind of a out of the blue haul from a bargain center, bargain sewing items. Let's take a look at my haul. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you're already a friend of mine, thank you so much for returning. I so appreciate your friendship. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have ever heard of a place like this or even this place that I've been to. Let me know your experiences with bargain sewing items. That is what I'm sharing with you today. I just kind of on a whim found a Facebook post talking about this bargain center. It's called Ben's Bargain Center and Outlet. It's in Jeffersonville, Indiana. This is about as southern as southern Indiana can get. It is right on the very edge of Louisville, Kentucky, almost into Kentucky there, but still Indiana. And my husband decided to take me to visit this place. Now, I was so overwhelmed by this place, y'all. It has so much to look at. They purchase stores that are going out of business like Walmart, Target, Rural King, like 22 different stores is what these people do. And they'll just bring stuff in by the truckload. They're buying things that are on the shelves at like Walmart right now. And I stumbled upon their sewing and fabric section. Now these things are from Walmart. They're at what is probably in your Walmart and my Walmart right now, if your Walmart still carries a fabric section. I've got a little bit of everything. I've got some fabric, I've got some elastic, some pins, some bias binding. It's just absolutely amazing. So what they do is they mark items. Let me show you an example. Like this rickrack. They will mark the item with this little yellow tag, and that is the Walmart price, probably what's on the shelf there at your Walmart. And then you get a discount on top of this price. The lowest discount that I saw in the store was 40% off. So I think I've gotten 40% off on everything that I'm gonna show you. So this one, for example, this rickrack was $1.97, and I got 40% off of this on top of that $1.97. Amazing. Could not pass up getting a little haul. I did buy some fabric. It is all kind of crafty, a little bit of home deck fabric, but I'm going to show you some pictures. I'm going to put in some footage either here or at the end of the video of a little bit of a tour of their store, of what the fabric section looks like. And even some patterns. My goodness, let's talk about the patterns in a little bit. Let's get into what I picked up from this bargain center. Let's do the fabric first. So they have a lot of these kinds of bundles at my Walmart. The Walmart that I have in the town that I live in is trying to go to more of these bundles. They do have bolts of fabric, and there at the bargain center, Ben's Bargain Center, they did have a lot of fabric on the bolt. I did not buy any fabric on the bolt. I tried to stick with these bundles. I didn't need any more fashion fabric anyway, so I tried to stick with these cotton packages. These are the Waverly brand, so you have a lavender, a red, and a blue. These are 1 yard bundles. They have $3.57 there on the sticker price, as a sticker price, and then you get 40% off on top of that. So I got these 3 basic colors. Keeping with the theme of the pre-cut bundles, I picked up 2 Pioneer Woman ones. I was really excited about these because I have been watching these in my store. I love the Pioneer Woman floral prints, but I didn't want to pay. I didn't want to pay the price for the floral prints. So I picked up these 2 bundles. This one is $5 and this one was the $6.94. Again, you get 40% off on top of these. So really pretty prints there from the Pioneer Woman collection. collection. And they had so many of these bundles. I see a lot of these in my Walmart. I've actually used this cotton fabric. It kind of feels like a canvas, like a lightweight canvas, and I've used these for tote bags before, and they make such great tote bags. So I picked up 2 of these. This first one is a really pretty dark blue with the floral. You get 2 yards of fabric, and this one is marked $10.97, so I got 40% off of that. And then the other one that I picked up is this black. I've had this one before. I've actually made the 3 tote bags for my family members for Christmas out of this beautiful fabric. I really just love this fabric so much, so I wanted to go ahead and pick up more of it. 2 yards. This one was marked $10.97 as well, with 40% on top of that. And that was the fabric that I picked up. Like I said, I was trying to be conscientious without being too overwhelmed by all of the options. You'll see in the footage how much fabric they really had. 2 big bins of these pre-cuts, and then a lot on the bolt that you could have purchased by the yard. I just didn't. The next thing that I picked up is a cover for my ironing board. My ironing board is getting a little bit stained, and I have always thought that I would make a cover for it, and I just have not got around to doing it. So I purchased one. This one was $9.18 with 40% off, at least 40. It might have been more. It was over in the Home Goods, so I'm not real sure what percentage off I got of this one, but I thought that was a good deal for this one. And then they had a craft aisle, just like you would have at a normal Walmart. They had bins and bins and bins of craft items, tons of spools of fabric, the Clark and Coats, or Coats and Clark, whatever brand that is. They had like 3 giant totes of that thread, and then they had totes and totes of these bias bindings, these trims and things. I got so many. I actually picked up this stack of these. These are the smaller with bias binding. They had $1.97 and then 40% off of that on those. Then I picked up a big stack of the wider bias bindings. I use these all the time for those little sundresses that I make to give away for charity. They had $3.24 marked on these, and then 40% off, of course. And then I bought a bunch of rickrack just at these prices. Just put it in my stash, and I'll have it available for a project for Addie if I need it. So I got yellow and red, and then there was a pink and green, just so much. So many options. It was hard to weed through the totes, honestly. I needed an all-day trip to this place to really see everything. And then they had some pins there. They had needles, but I didn't see any Schmetz needles, and that's the kind that I favor. But they did have some stick pins. I really like these glass head pins. They had $4.97 on those, and then the discount. And then they also had these satin pins, which I use a little bit there for just $2.97. So I got those plus a discount. And then all of this elastic. They had so much elastic. And let me tell you, elastic can get expensive when you go out there and start buying it in bulk. So I just picked up a lot of different sizes. I have an inch, 3/8, a quarter, 3/4. I just picked up a lot of these. $1.27 before discount, $1.80 on one of these. Oh, $1.08, sorry. $1.08 before discount. I just could not leave without the elastic. Definitely wanted to get some for my stash. And that is my haul. Let's talk about those patterns. They had 3 big displays. I'll put a picture in here, a video, a footage of it, of patterns that have come from Walmart, I believe, for the most part. They are marked a little bit strangely though, so there was a lot of roadblocks to me even looking at the patterns. One, the sheer quantity and the time constraints that I was in. I just did not have time to go through those bins. But they're also priced to Walmart prices. So if Walmart had a simplicity pattern and they had it $13, the price on the pattern was $13, the yellow sticker. And then you got 40% on top of that, but that's still not the $1.99, $2.99 price that I could get it for at Joann's. So you have to be a little bit thrifty there. There is a brand that Walmart carries, specifically at Walmart. I haven't seen it anywhere else, and they're like $2.97 for the pattern, and that was a good deal. They were marked $2.97 on the sticker, and then you got 40% off of the $2.97. So those patterns, if you can find them through weeding through and finding ones that you wanted, those would have been a good deal. I did not take time to go through these patterns, y'all. I just did not have time. I was overwhelmed anyway by the store, but they definitely do have a pattern section, and if you have time, you can go weed through there and see what you can find. And that is my bargain center find, y'all. If you are in the vicinity of Louisville, Kentucky, Jeffersonville, Indiana, the very, southernmost part of Indiana, or if you want to take a little trip, it is such a fun find. This store is so much fun. I'm going to be taking my mom and my sister back. We're just going to spend the day going through this store. You never know what you're going to find, and it really is so much fun to hunt down some bargain prices, especially for our sewing items. Like I said, let me know if you've ever been to a store like this. More and more are popping up in our area here of Indiana. Let me know if you've ever heard of these before. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.